Earth's Weather and Climate by Laura McDonald. What is the weather like right now? The weather describes the atmosphere's conditions in a certain place at a given moment in time. Climate is different. Climate describes the average weather patterns of the place over long periods of time. Climate describes the average weather of the seasons. It also describes possible weather extremes like tornadoes, hurricanes, droughts, or rainy periods. Weather can change from a minute to minute, hour to hour, and day to day. Climate is determined by tracking a region's weather pattern for decades. Cloud types. Clouds are water vapor floating in the air. There are many different types of clouds. The shape, appearance, and elevation of clouds can help people predict weather. Cumulus clouds are puffy and white. They are often called fair weather clouds. Nimbus clouds are dark and gray. They are considered storm clouds. Flat, hazy stratus clouds are associated with light rain, but generally stable weather. How do scientists track these weather patterns? Scientists measure different weather features. They measure air temperature, which is how hot or cold a place is. They measure the amount of precipitation that falls as rain, snow, or sleet from the sky. They also measure other factors such as wind, humidity, and cloud cover. Scientists usually use different tools to measure these factors. They record their measurements and observations. Then they use this data to figure out the weather patterns of a region. Using this information, they can define the climate type. Earth's climate zones: tropical, dry, moderate, continental, polar. Some climates are hot and rainy. Others tend to be cold and dry. These different climates are caused by different factors. For example, regions closer to the equator receive more direct sunlight. As a result, they tend to be warmer. Places closer to water have more moisture or humidity in the air. As a result, they tend to get more rainfall. Regions far from the equator tend to be cold. Places far from the water tend to be dry.